Hi guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to visualize. So if you've been studying the law of attraction for any length of time, you know the power of visualization. The whole reason that we can get the law of attraction to work for us is by creating the feelings inside of us of the thing that we want to create, and that's how we become magnetic to that thing. So visualization and getting yourself on the same wavelength as your goal or intention are so important to the process. The only problem is not everybody knows how to visualize. So that is why I'm putting this video together today. It's actually really easy, and I think people just kind of freak themselves out and think that they can't do it, but I'm going to just run you through a few tips step by step that'll help get you on track and get you visualizing really fast. So the first step, if you haven't tried visualizing before, I'm just going to take you through from the beginning. I just want you to sit down in a chair, set a timer for like 5 or 10 minutes, and just think about your intention in as much detail as possible. So I like to put myself in a first-person perspective. So think of yourself not as if you're watching yourself on TV, but as if you are living in the moment with the thing that you want. So you want to get into that space of having it already have happened. So that means thinking about what you feel like, maybe what you're wearing, maybe where you are, maybe what you can smell. Depending on what you are trying to manifest, there can be a lot of different ways to think about your intention in all of your senses. So all of your, like your skin, your scent, the way you feel, everything. Just think about it in as many different variables as possible. And the more energy and the more imagination you can bring to that process and the more real it feels in your mind, the better it will be. Okay, so if you have tried this a few times and it doesn't seem to be working for you, it's totally okay. Some people just aren't able to see pictures in their mind. That is just the way some people's brains work, that in other people it doesn't work so well for them. Or maybe you don't have any problems visualizing things normally, but when it comes to your intention, you start to freak yourself out and start wondering if you're doing it right or whatever, and then you lose the energy behind it. So if this is happening to you, the next best thing to do, or another really great thing to do, is to just write it down. So instead of sitting there and thinking about it, write it down on a piece of paper. And you are still thinking about it, but there is something about doing the action with your hand and creating something on a piece of paper that actually helps a lot of people sort of anchor themselves into that space and to see things better and more clearly. Plus, at the end of it, you get this nice written letter, basically, or script of what you want to see in your goal or intention. So I even like to take this one step farther. So after you have written this down, I like to make an audio recording of it. So take whatever you've written down, imagine it in as much detail as possible with all of your senses. And once you have that written down on a piece of paper, record it into your phone. Phones all have voice memos now, or something like that. There's a bunch of different ways you can record it, and then create yourself like a little MP3 that you can listen to anytime you want to. And if you listen to that in the morning or at night before you go to bed, that is one way to bring visualization into your practice, even if you aren't good at visualizing. And if you don't want to do the audio thing, you can also just read back your script to yourself over and over again. But the point is to get your brain into that space of having it real, having it already happen. So having all the detail and all the feelings as if it was already there for you. So if you can trick yourself into doing that in whatever way possible, then you are there. So don't freak yourself out. I think people think that they have to like have this perfectly clear vision and hold it for a long time. And if you're not used to doing something like meditation, it can be really tricky at first and you feel like you're not doing it correctly. So try one of these other methods. Try writing it down and try listening to it in an audio file, and that will help get you on the level really fast. And it is really honestly all the same thing. So don't worry too much about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to hear more from me, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to learn more, please come on over to my website and check it out. I have a free Law of Attraction intention setting audio for you over there if you sign up for updates. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and just remember, until next time, get ready for the miracle. Namaste.